Okay, good afternoon. It is Friday, February the 2nd, 2023. Sarah Shannon in my workroom on this journey back to work. So, anyway, I am attempting to send a fax, a very detailed letter that I wrote out and spent lots of time on to Texas Education Agency as directed by my former principal who showed up. Like I said, if you guys have been in a relationship with me for this long, you know that I never ever cause dramas, but then so I get forced to be in these situations that are uncomfortable, and I don't really ever not have to spend even 5 seconds involved in, unless I'm forced to, because that's really not my character. And people that have known me for a long time know that's definitely not me at all. But anyway, it is what it is. So I need to document this. So I am attempting to send this fax to the Texas Education Agency, following up on my school case. My principal showed I've made an alternative side based on everything that was going on throughout this entire process of discriminatory acts toward myself as a very excellent professional, always overly prepared, unless I'm homeless or sleeping in my car, which I was since I got back from when I was out of town because of forced leave, for 3 days. And when you sleep in your car, you can't be as wonderful as you obviously will be because you're trying to survive. So other than that, I'm, under normal circumstances, I'm very, very excellent. I'm always over prepared. I'm very, very awesome, basically, under normal circumstances, and that's how it was when I started this school district. Went overboard to try to do really, really just do what I'm supposed to do, which is be really, really excellent and just an excellent professional, awesome, amazing teacher and meet the needs of my students and make sure they master the curriculum and all the requirements that we were told that we were supposed to give them, when we started, and follow the, required procedures and strategies in addition to my own research-based strategies and I've done on my own, combine what we're required to do as educators to be able to meet the needs of my students. That's really what I try to do all along and everything. So anyway, I've been at this alternative side and I even worked with them on that, I've when it first started happening, I tried to get with them over the summer, over and over again. I was concerned, because I could have just made my family like, why don't you just go into another school district? Why don't you just go? God, Jesus Christ is the one who keeps sending. I would have already left. Total, trust me. But Jesus Christ led in my heart, and I was really concerned about the environment that my students were in at that time. See, I was out of town, right, except for a couple of days before Christmas, so I have been gone. So I don't even know what was happening when I left. But before I left, I'm not going to get into all that, but to sum it up, I was concerned. So that's why I requested all through summer, trying to work with the district to be able to ask them to help me move out my students to fourth grade. I'm not, if they're, and I've said all along, as long as the best possible solution for our parties involved is reached, and I'm very happy with that. I was just very concerned because of what was going on. And everybody who's going through this journey with me know what was happening, the environment, how horrible it was, just crazy. Every day, week after week after week after week. So anyway, sum it up. But since I've been back, I've been, really, really, really trying to, even when I first came back, the week before Christmas, I came back with gifts to my students. I came back really, kind, like I have tried to do all along, just be really, really, really going overboard to just try to resolve. I'm just trying to resolve it for them. They're important, as well as myself, as their teacher, trying to use my gifts and talents. I go to Lakewood, I'm a child of God, His favorite in my opinion. Use my gifts and talents and my expertise for the education to help meet their needs and help them fulfill their destinies, because that's my responsibility as their educator, as their teacher, what I'm saying? So that's very important to me, and I would have given up if Jesus Christ would let my heart to continue to follow up on this situation. So but I told him, I said, it doesn't even have to necessarily be me necessarily returning to them, but I was concerned, so that's why I followed up, and I even requested them over the summer. I was trying to think of various ways to solve this elephant in the room, just solve it, what I'm saying, so that they'll be safe. They'll be in a pleasant, wonderful environment all day where they're not being bullied and forced to encourage to be disrespectful to me as their teacher, and just create an environment where no learning is going. It's unproductive. It's chaos. It's just ridiculous. What I'm saying? So that's all I wanted. And I didn't really care what solution was met and is continuing to be met at this moment. As long as the issue is resolved, then I really don't care. So to sum it up, I got to just try to finish fax again. It's busy right now. So I'm trying to sum it real quick. Someone else, she showed up out of the blue last week. I've been actually at this alternative side, and I told them, I pray to God, Jesus told me to just chill for a minute, let them know that you're willing to work with them, whatever resolution they reach, they try to resolve this, whatever they decide, Jesus told me to do that, don't even try to force to go back to your school, even though I was concerned, but I say, okay, as long as they're fine, I'm okay, what I'm saying? He told me to do that. I didn't know because I haven't been out of town, so I was hoping that it would resolve right now, and because I have no desire to go back in the environment at all. Unless it's for my students, what I'm saying? Because why would I want to be somewhere where I'm not treated like the princess that I am in Jesus Christ, accurately on that? So the point I'm trying to make is, so she showed up at a blue last week, says I'm recommending you get fired, and so it's a process. So I'm trying to send this fax in. So I've been trying to, even since then, I've been following up with them. Is there another alternative? Letting I'm open to whatever you suggest to resolve this issue. So, because I'm really having a wonderful time where I am right now temporarily while I figure out what they're going to do with me. And I told them I'm open to whatever you guys suggest. I'm reasoning, I'm go overboard as I always have all along. I'll continue to do so with the positive, wonderful attitude that I always have all along. That's process. So, I'm trying to send this fax. So, I'm going to send it into Texas EA and I'm going to request a hearing. And, so I'll wait to hear back from them, but I'm praying to Jesus that he works out for all parties involved. So I just wanted to document this. I really am trying. So I do have the right intentions, and I really do want my students to, with or without me, it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't have to necessarily be me, but one of the main reasons why I came back to this area in the first place was because I wanted to show them that when you honor God and you do the right thing, that it'll end up for good for you in the end, and that you have an awesome destiny, you have an awesome purpose, and don't let anybody bully you and tell you that you cannot be who you want to be in this life, have what you want to have in this life. Like what was our pastor always preaches, I can have what I have. Bible says I can go to Lakewood. You know what I'm talking about. So anyway, I'm going to send this, and hopefully I'll follow up on how this works out. I checked my Airbnb last night. I love it. It's beautiful, wonderful, beautiful Airbnb. I'll be there for 2 weeks until I figure out where I'm going to go from there. All right, have a wonderful day. God bless.